I hope you guys are doing well. You guys have an interesting reading, so kind of bear with me. Just like all these readings, sometimes if they resonate, they resonate. If they don't, it's not for you, and that's okay. Every month they're different. It just depends on who, Spirit really wants to speak to. Capricorn seems like an interesting sign in the way that the readings come out for you guys. For this month coming up in November, the question was, what do Capricorns have to look forward to? And let us reach the most Capricorns possible. So your top and center is the one who also wants to go first. And it's saying that the situation has ended. And this shows a person taking a bow on a stage. Like it's the end. This is the end. It's the end of a situation that may have been challenging for you. It says you're finally free. So that would indicate that maybe it was a challenge for you. You're finally free from this situation. It's ended. It's over. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. This is top and center. And it's also wanting to go first, which is not usually how they have me present these cards to you. This one is profound for your reading. And then everything else sort of speaks to this, as if to say that there might be some of you who are having a hard time letting it go. This could be a relationship breakup where it's still sort of part of you're still sort of having a hard time letting it go. Maybe you're still considering that maybe, the relationship ended, but now you're kind of going, okay, but was that the right thing to do? Should I go back? Maybe I could try again. Or the other person is coming back and you are contemplating, should I, shouldn't I, what should I do about this? That's what it feels like. And Spirit is coming in to say, you know what, there's a whole big wide world out there, and there's lots of people in it. There's just an unlimited possibilities as far as career, projects, things that you could do, and life is changing so fast that they're really inviting you to just, the situation has ended, sort of let it end. It ran its course kind of thing. Sometimes it really helps to hear this. If for those of you who are still sort of in that contemplating, should I go back? Should I try to make it work? Maybe there's one more thing I could have done. This could be in relationships, but it could also be in work. And it's that spinning, it's that sort of should I or shouldn't I, going back and forth, that for some of you might be creating this just sort of underlying stress about your life, like it's just potentially affecting everything else that you do. So we have Archangel Michael coming in to say you can be free from this sort of spinning dynamic. You can be free from this. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. And again, it looks like somebody sort of leaving again, right? This is, we have taken a bow from a stage, from, sort of our performance. I'm hearing the word performance. The show is over. And then we also have this person sort of walking through the gate, like exiting, sort of exiting whatever was behind the gate. She's just walking out. It's over, right? She's leaving. It's over. I keep saying that. It's over. Let it be over. Stay determined to move forward is your next card. And we have the farmer, which is interesting. Farmers, right, typically, and he's looking at a garden that has not, like, he's just getting started, right? He's just getting started. And so sometimes that can be scary when you're just like, all brand new when you leave a situation, and now you're sort of the next stage of your life. It can look like a bit like a blank slate, like what, not sure what to do next. So for those of you who are struggling with not knowing what to do next, and because of that wanting to consider going back, it's about comfort zone is what they're saying, comfort zone. But that's not sort of where we're at in a world right now. In the world right now, we're all about moving forward. Things are changing really fast. So stay determined to move forward, is what they're saying. Go forward. This one is the next one that comes up. It's the Five of Ariel, saying that your negative thoughts, any negative thoughts about doubts, about what you should be doing next, about what's possible, what could you do next, any of those doubts that might be the reason that you're sort of, contemplating going back into this situation, whatever those sort of fears or doubts might be. The Ariel is coming in to say, these negative thoughts can create self-fulfilling prophecies. So be mindful about your negative thoughts. Be mindful about them so that you can change your inner dialogue deliberately. Stay determined to move forward. This feels really important. Stay determined to move forward. And now we get like 3 cards. Okay, so actually a lot of these cards are all sort of centered around this, that it is over, let it be over. There's a better way for you. There's something better for you. There's something better for you. And this one, you can be free, you can be free. There's something better for you out there. Maybe you just haven't found it yet. And so Spirit is saying, you'll find it. Just stay determined. You'll find it. If this resonates with you, many of you are, feel like this is resonating. For others, it's like maybe you've already left and you're doing just fine moving forward. That's awesome. These are general readings. But if there is something better for you, pause and reflect for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. So this could also be speaking to those of you who are wanting to move forward, but then again with that word doubt, like doubting what you might create, that they're saying, no, stand on your head. Dare to be different. Different is good these days. Different from what we have in a lot of ways is good. There's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. Maybe go on a spiritual quest. So this one is also saying pause for reflection and insight. Go on a spiritual quest. There's another one talking about going into meditation to manage the stress, the doubts, the questions, the insecurities, the fears, those sorts of things. They're talking about going within, sort of thing, like meditating, going on a spiritual quest, contemplating deep insights. Seek relief from stress in meditation, or whatever way you have found works for you. Maybe getting out in nature, whatever works for you. But you have 3 cards talking about sort of this contemplating what you could do next, staying determined to move forward. So allow your focus to go forward. What's next? What's next? What's next? Versus back here, these back here, they're in the past. The show's over. So focusing and staying determined on going forward. Deliberately manage your mind and your thoughts to focus on what you would like to do next, and allow yourself to dare to be different and contemplate and allow yourself to sort of focus on that. Create a plan. Get out a notebook. This is coming up in so many readings. This idea is happening for a lot of people, not just Capricorns. It's a lot of people, this whole idea of moving on, just moving forward. If it's not working, it's not working. There's something better. This is coming up a lot. Make bold and courageous, ambitious choices. Great progress is possible for you. So again, with the word what's possible, important relationships with people who share your vision. So find people who resonate with you and share the vision that you'd like to create. If you're wanting to create something really different, find people who resonate with you so that you're not alone. So you're not alone as you move forward. Great progress is possible. Make bold and ambitious choices. And now this one comes up by the book, talking about making a plan, sort of like by the book, like make an outline and set your focus to creating a plan for what you'd like to create next. Just sitting down in your contemplative state, right? In your contemplation, and you've been looking for deep insights. Get a notebook and write some things down. What's your plan? What kind of person would you like to work with? What would you like to create next? Just write it down. Create an outline, create a plan. What would you like to do next? Getting present. This is about getting present here and now, not back here. And anytime this starts to happen, just sort of grab your notebook and hold on to it. Grab a pen, hold on to it, and just start writing so that you're deliberately managing your focus towards determined to go forward. Because what's next is better than where you've been. Intend that. Set that intention that, okay, you can take what you learned from what was in the past. Take what you learned from it and the wisdom that you gained from it, apply it maybe to what you'd like to do next, and make it better. What would be even better going forward? Change is in the wind. It's like the wind is just blowing and it's just moving everybody forward. Change is change is happening, and if you sort of go with it, it's just going to be a whole lot easier, and things can happen very, very quickly. It's when you fight the wind where you can have some challenges and some stress. So you want to just sort of roll with it. The wind is coming. The wind of change is coming. Something is better out there. So allow yourself to get excited. Allow yourself, as you're writing down your plan and thinking about this amazing person that you'd like to either work with or be in relationship with, someone who shares your vision, whether it's in life or in career, allow yourself to imagine it and get excited about that. It's like new beginnings, time for new beginnings. Look at this, every card is kind of about this. It's time for new beginnings. In whatever area this is that feels like that needs to end, so that you can just sort of decide deliberately that you're going to move forward. You're just going to go with the wind and get excited about making a plan about what you would like, no matter how different and unique and wonderfully unique it is. Making a plan and finding your people who relate to it. This is about change and new beginnings. New beginnings. This is like little blooms are starting to come out. Little tiny blooms are starting to come out. And he wants to come back. It's like you're planting seeds, and then little tiny little buds are going to come out. It's like this is sort of, what's next for you is in those beginning stages. Let that be exciting. Let that be exciting. Sometimes life is made up of balance, to be fair. They're talking about to be fair. It's like sometimes challenges happen, and then sometimes great things happen. There's challenges and there's victories. There's challenges and there's victories. And it's just like this ongoing, balance in life that goes back and forth. And it's as if to say, this back here was one sort of scale, and now we're going over here. Now we're going over here on creating, moving forward. What's next? What's next? And focusing on that. You've got your unfinished symphony comes up for you to say that it's like it's time it's time for what's next. It's time for what's next. It's like this feels old. This feels old. It's over. It ran its course. It did its thing. The show's over. They're also talking about taking a bow. It's like you did well. You did the best you could in every minute. So, take a bow. You deserve it. Well done, kind of thing. And now it's like, this symphony of your life, of your expression, of your soul's purpose is not finished yet. We're sort of on to the next chapter in the symphony of what you're here to create and participate in. And so they're saying, look for the signs. So as you make your plans and you get excited because you want the, okay, so where she's talking about self-fulfilling prophecies of negative thoughts, you want self-fulfilling prophecies of positive thoughts. So allowing yourself to get excited about what's next so that is what is self-fulfilling, And so they're saying that look for the signs. So as you are focusing and getting excited about what you're creating next, look for the signs as, in other words, look for the outer world reflecting that back to you. In other words, if you're focusing on this sort of coming and going, back up here to this first level, where you're still sort of, should I go or should I stay? Hopefully at this point you're realizing, like, yeah, this is my life. This is the next stage. I could get excited about this. Maybe this house was great for that time, but now I want a bigger, brighter house with a yard. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. And then that's what you start focusing on. So it's whatever, wants to come next. Focusing on that. And as you do, you'll resonate with this sort of joyful excitement, anticipation, envisioning what could come. Life will respond to that for you. Your outer world will respond to that resonance of you. So look for the synchronicities. Look for the sort of confirmations that life gives you to let you know where you're at, so it will, people can come into your life that will be helpful. That's one of the synchronicities that can come, but also little signs, that could be the logo of a truck that's driving by, or you're asking yourself a yes/no question and you find a feather. That means yes, Look for the synchronicities that line up with where your focus is. Focus leads to the emotion, and you want the emotion to be excitement for what's next. There's something better. There's something so much better for you. It's better. Something way better than has been. Something better is coming. So allow yourself to get excited about that. And let go. Take a bow. Good job. What's next? Right? That's what Spirit is inviting you to embody. So look for the signs. Look for the signs that are reflecting your vibration around excitement and getting excited about what's next. Anytime you find yourself in any kind of, if that even happens for you again, where maybe you doubt something, just grab your notebook and deliberately start writing down things that you would like to have happen. All right? Things that you would like to experience. Where is this person that connects with you, that shares your vision? Focus on this person and who you are being in that relationship with this person. How awesome it feels. Contemplate that and then look for the signs.